Hello and welcome to Ontario Christian Gleaners, located at 1550 Morrison Road in Cambridge. We're excited to take you on our first virtual tour, where we'll get to explore where the food comes from, who prepares it, how it's processed, and the most exciting part, where it all goes. Operations at our 8,500 square foot building located in Cambridge, Ontario began just over 13 years ago in September 2008. Pre-COVID, our location had on average over 60 volunteers every day, with a diverse age range from teenagers to 95-year-olds. We work collectively as a team to prepare a large amount of vegetables every day. To ensure distancing, we have reduced the number of volunteers. However, our production has remained consistent. Between 4,000 to 7,000 pounds of vegetables are processed every morning. Where does all this food come from, you may ask? 100% of the food is donated by growers, food processing, and distribution centers, all within a 1.5-hour radius of the Gleaners building. Before the produce is trimmed, it's thoroughly washed in a produce washer, or as we like to call it, the veggie jacuzzi. This ultimate vegetable washer ensures that the produce is soaked in a jetted basin filled with clean water. The bubbling action removes any excess dirt from the product. Climbing up a conveyor out of the washer, it is squeaky clean and ready for the trimmers to prepare. In the trimming room, our volunteers remove any blemishes on the produce, leaving the vegetables nutritious, delicious, and edible parts intact. What happens with the leftover pieces, you may wonder? At the Gleaners, we believe in optimizing all parts of our produce and contribute to a Green Thumb initiative. To support this effort, the scraps are dumped into a trailer out back, where a local farmer picks it up to use for fertilizer, feed, and more. After the produce has been trimmed and washed in the trimming room, they are taken to the dicer. This massive machine dices the vegetables instantly into smaller hash brown sized pieces, similar to what you see in Campbell's soup. After the bin is full, it is then wheeled into the drying room. The dryer processes approximately 1,000 pounds of produce per hour. The bin of produce is dumped onto a giant conveyor belt and filters through a heating system, pumping at 200 degrees Celsius, to dry the produce enough to a point where it's safe to package as a dried mix. From start to finish, this process takes about 1.5 hours to dry fully. Once dried, it is stored in drums until we are ready to use it in the packing line. The solarium, aka packing room. Here we have a team that scoops a variety of different dried vegetables into a bucket to create our vegetable mix. The mixed vegetables are poured through the funnel into our 100 serving sized bags, heat sealed, and then prepared for shipping by packing in drums, boxes, or pails. These dried vegetable mixes are used for more than just soup. They have been used to make sweet porridge, hot cakes, vegetable spring rolls, maja blanca, which is similar to coconut pudding, mango shakes, vegetable balls, and more. The creativity doesn't stop with these mixes, which is why these are not only providing nutritious ingredients for those who are limited to what's available, but also a variety of delicious dishes. You may be wondering, where exactly is all this food going? Well, the Ontario Gleaners is now serving over 45 different countries around the world. Thanks to many mission and relief development organizations who fund the cost of shipping and have the infrastructure in place to oversee the distribution, millions of meals leave our building each year. Last year, 131,000 kilograms of food was sent out, which is the equivalent to about 32 elephants in weight. This year, in 2021, 162,000 kilograms, which is over 8 million meals of food, has been sent out, which is the equivalent to 40 elephants. Thanks to our donors who have funded our efforts, whether you're part of a church, business, or decide to support us individually, we thank you. With your prayer and support, we can share God's love and heart to people who may or may not know Him yet. We can nourish the people God calls us to take care of by not only feeding them physically, but also spiritually with His Word. Thank you for coming along with us on the virtual tour. If you wish to be part of our wonderful team here in Cambridge, Ontario, you can sign up on our website at ontariogleaners.org any day between Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 11:15 a.m. If you wish to stay up to date with our latest updates, fundraising, and more, you can visit our website, ontariogleaners.org, or catch us on our social media, which is Instagram or Facebook, at Ontario Gleaners.